The Woodcraft Key Switch Elimination Harness, I wish I had invented 15, 20 years ago. This makes your life so much easier. So many racers want to get rid of the key switch for either to make room for a steering damper or to just save weight. And so when they took it off in the past, they had to cut and splice wires, figure out resistors, figure out what you had to do to fool the motorcycle to think the ignition was still there. And then if you came back to selling the bike later and you ever wanted to turn it back into a street bike, that turned into a disaster. So the Key Switch Elimination Harness fixes all of that. All you have to do now is take your key switch off, and then you take this thing and you plug it back in its place. It's got one spot where it jumps in line with where your key switch used to be. The other side goes to your right hand handlebar switch, and then when you're all done, your right hand handlebar switch becomes your key switch at the same time. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that these are for US models only. European models have a immobilizer circuit that has to be considered. So if you have an immobilizer circuit, make sure that if you buy one of these, you buy a special European model, and there are some things you'll have to do with the key to make that work as well. For many different European models, we do have applications that work on these things, but make sure if you purchase one, you're purchasing it for the European model, because some of the connectors are different. For all of you racing in the US, Key Switch Elimination Harness is the cheapest way and fastest way to get yourself race ready and ready to go.
Go to woodcraft-cfm.com or call us at 978-297-2977. Woodcraft Technologies, designing and manufacturing function-first, race-ready parts for over 20 years.